Hey guys, before we hop into the episode, first of all, shout out like always to our heroes of Edera out here supporting the show with their hard-earned dollars and cents. Shout out to everybody who's bought a hat and a shirt on stores.seventhvalkyrie.com. And shout out to you, listener, for listening. Welcome to another episode of TABTA. Welcome to another week. If you heard the thunder roaring behind me, it's because there's a storm starting and I want to make sure I get this out early. Let's rock and roll. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of TABTA, the adventure behind the adventure for the Seventh Valkyrie, where we watch one guy go from total obscurity to maybe 7 seasons in a movie, or maybe just find the power of friendship along the way. I'm your host, Colin Sharp, creator of the Seventh Valkyrie, and if you hear that thunder, it's because there's a big ol' honkin' storm about to come through where I am in Costa Rica. We're right on the coast. That it sounds like it's coming from out in the Pacific. Ooh, you know which coast I'm on now. But yeah, I'm coming in with hot energy today because also I'm in the middle of cooking some dinner for myself. So I'm gonna stop out and have an alarm go off in 2 minutes, and then I'll pop back because I got to go throw my burgers on the grill, and then I got to flip the burgers. Anyway, it's a whole process. Happy Sunday, guys! I went on a nice 4.2 mile walk today, or 4.25. Took a little stroll around what I would call kind of my town/neighborhood, down the beach, up over the hill, over to the grocery store to pick up some of the burgers that I'm cooking tonight. Because, just so you know, I'm like an everyday guy. I don't think anyone had the impression that I was just some big celebrity, but I don't know what you guys think of me. I haven't met you. I haven't had a chance to shake your hand and give you a big hug and ask you about your life. What's hard in your life right now? What's challenging? What's bringing you joy? And I probably won't get to. But thank you for listening. And I hope that wherever you are right now in the world, dear listener, that you are having a good time, and that the things that are challenging in your way are attainable and overcomeable, and that you find pride in yourself and the unique version of you on the golden path towards, living your best life. Beep-a-doop-doop-doop. Well, what's going on? We dropped Hunting Pack Part 3 on Friday. Thank you guys for continuing to listen to the series, as always. And we finally got to see a little bit more of kind of the verbal and physical sparring between Meridia and Val. Again, you can hear the thunder. This is why I'm trying to get it done. Wait, that's the alarm. I'm going to go flip the burgers. Back in a jiff. Okay, and we're back. Doodly-doot-doot-doot. You would be able to hear the burgers cooking if it wasn't for the storm coming behind me. Why did I need to do it? Well, because it's probably going to be raining all night and into the morning when this episode needs to drop, so I figured I'd get it to you guys out nice and bright and early. Where was I? We were talking about Meridia and Val, and I really love getting to dive into their kind of begrudging dynamic. You can tell, this is one of the first cases where you have two people from very different perspectives, similar backgrounds, who have just interpreted this crazy world very differently and adapted to it and had their own traumas and responses to it. And you kind of see them locking horns and slowly starting to realize that at the very least they have the same, goals in common. So, obviously, this season will bring a little bit more. I wouldn't waste too much time on their relationship and building that, that dynamic if there wasn't more to be unearthed there. And obviously they're partnering up to try and take on the Machine King. So, I hope that wasn't a spoiler that the two characters that have been hanging out and interacting throughout the first 8 chapters of their respective stories throughout the season are going to continue to do so. But I was actually just talking to my partner today about how, for me, I like getting no information. So, literally zero, because, otherwise, I love going in totally fresh with no preconceptions about what's going to happen or what'll be coming up. So, anyway, and I think I try to write the series in a way that, I surprise myself sometimes, but not in, the like, oh, we threw a twist in just to fuck with you, and like we didn't earn it. So yeah, the whole point of, and I've talked about that before, of kind of building inevitable twists and having something that'll surprise you, but also like when you look back, all the material was there. But yeah, this has been all over the place, TABTA. Sometimes they're amazing. Sometimes they're a little bit more scatterbrained because, like I said, sometimes you're cooking burgers and, you know, it's been a busy weekend and then there's a giant storm coming through and you want to get it before everything starts going, wow, big thunder. And I didn't want to record it at 3 a.m. because I've got a job to get to in the morning. I don't know. But sometimes that's kind of what I like about TABTA. It's just these little snapshots of the life that I'm living and the life that I'm leading. And, you know, I think one thing I show in the Seventh Valkyrie is that, like, life has side quests and little moments in between. And even when these characters are deep in these like incredible adventures, you still have normal days where you just gotta wake up and go feed yourself and figure out what's next. So, I don't know. I guess that's kind of the way that I see the world, is like all the little things that happen in every single moment of the day. You know, there's details and there's aspects of life, you know, that are worth being shared. So, anyway, getting on towards late. Love you guys very much. Have a great week. Big hug from me to you, just like a big warm hug. Ugh. Would just love to give you a big one and let you know that you're fucking cool and I appreciate you. So anyway, have a good one. Cheers, guys, and hasta pronto.